Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sportsbook in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosme, right out of Oklahoma City. Facebook Live again tonight with Robert from the band Sleep Signals. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I am fantastic, and we are also in the room with us is Weird Wolf, Ava Gore. What's up, Ava?
Not much.
And Sam is actually also with us, but he is in the background having some technical difficulties tonight. Like kind of typically happens sometimes with Sam. But he is in the background. I'm going to push some buttons for us if you can. If not, I'm going to be forced to try to do it myself. So let's get this party started. Robert, man, with Sleep Signals. So you guys came out with, I was doing some research. Looks like your first album was out in 2017. I
actually put out an album in 2015, but we've pretty well buried it by now.
Okay.
It was one of those, you know. Yeah, our last release was 2017.
Okay. When did you realize, I heard some of your music earlier, really fantastic music, man. Oh, and before I even get into that, I do want to say that tonight's episode is sponsored by shophoodiefanatics.com. Go check them out. Kelly Berry, she's awesome, and she makes hoodies. So go check that out, and their little names on the top corner of our screen. Okay, so when your band first started out, when did you guys really feel like you had a tight sound?
I think the 2017 album really was like when we kind of like found ourselves, you know. We put something out.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it was a different singer that we had in the band at the time too. So, but yeah, you know, it took us a couple of albums to kind of find our sound and mature a little bit. And yeah, I think At the End of the World, you know, that came out in 2017. I think that was kind of where we found that.
Okay. Now, I doing some research. Did you guys really have your van catch on fire like a tour van, or is that like a satire story?
No, we did. That was in like 2016, 2017. We were on tour. Where were we going from? Iowa down to I think we had a show in Springfield, Missouri, and around like Kansas City. Our transmission kind of shit out, and but like we stopped at a shop. He changed out some hoses and stuff, and I guess changed it out with the wrong hose. And we had a mile down the street or down the interstate, and the van just like kind of stopped. So we kind of just limped off the off ramp, and by the time we got to the bottom of the off ramp, it was like pouring smoke out of the hood. And then shortly thereafter, the smoke kind of turned to fire coming out of the hood. So we all just kind of like grabbed whatever we could grab and bailed. And
did it like blow up, or just slowly catch on fire?
It was pretty quick. I mean, like once it, you know, started to hit like the gas lines and stuff, like it I mean, we you know, we were out probably for a couple of minutes before it actually like exploded, but it did like explode into a fireball. It was pretty interesting.
Was all your equipment in there?
All of our equipment was in our trailer, which somehow made it through unscathed. But we lost all of our laptops, cameras. Like I lost my wallet with my credit cards and my driver's license and stuff. And like, so we're like, okay, we don't want to drop this tour. We got to like figure out a van, you know? So I'm like, I'm going to fly home really quick and get a new driver's license and get some new credit cards and stuff. And I'm like, shit, you can't get on a plane without a driver's license. So I ended up having to take a bus. It was like, I think it took me like 22 hours or something like that on the bus to get home. And then I went home, got a new driver's license, ordered some credit cards, had them sent, you know, like ahead of me. And we bought a new van in Dallas, and it was, I think we missed 3 shows on that tour after that happened. And then we were back on and like finished the rest of the tour.
I would say you had a good excuse at least.
Right. Yeah.
Why can't your band make the tour? Oh, our van blew up, so we're not going to be able to make it. Sorry, We got other things to do.
We had the video proof and everything too. Like you can go on our YouTube actually, and you can literally see we videoed it because it was pretty weird and crazy.
I wonder how many bands can say that their van blew up while they were touring. That's, you know what? As at the time, as probably frustrating as that was, it makes for one hell of a story, dude.
It does, and you know what? I don't think a lot of people probably actually realize this, but we put out a track last year called Fireproof, and like it's a tongue-in-cheek reference to the fact that our van exploded.
I was gonna say
like that.
It's a good thing you guys are fireproof.
That's like we didn't know what a song called Fireproof was going to be about. We just knew we're gonna write a song called Fireproof. So we wrote the song and then just kind of like made up lyrics to like fit. You know, it has nothing to do with the vampire, obviously.
and so your website does say, 'cause I was talking to you earlier, I was like, your website's not updated. You're like, how so? I'm like, it says new song, Fireproof, in February 2020. And actually, when I went to your website, I almost said this is the new song that just came out. Then I realized it's 2021.
Right. Yeah. We kind of took like some hiatus time over COVID, and we actually had like some member changes and stuff as COVID was going on, and we just had a lot of figuring out to do, like most bands did kind of during the whole pandemic thing. So we're kind of behind on that, but I'm glad you reminded me, because the new single comes out in a couple of days, and we need to.
Yes, and I want to let everyone know we do get to play. We're the first on a public platform, I guess, people to see this music video. Not the one we're about to play, but the second one we're going to play, which comes out on Friday, and that's called Means, right? And you could pre-order that song right now on Apple and Spotify and probably everywhere else you download your music from. Right?
Yeah, and if you go on our Facebook, actually, we have a link. If you pre-order or pre-add, you get entered to win a free hoodie too right now. So.
I did see that. I need to go enter. I want a hoodie. Okay, let's play. The first song we are going to play is Edge of My Sanity right now. This song came out. When did this song come out?
This is on At the End of the World, so it came out in 2017.
Okay, and that's the one with the lady, right?
Yeah.
On the picture. The lady, there's a pic. I can see the picture. People don't know, but I can see a picture on here. Okay, if I have any questions during it, I'll pause the video and ask them to you, but let's play the video right now.
All I see in the mirror is a face I used to recognize, an empty shell that used to believe in forever. They say home is where you lay your head, but home is just a state of mind. I'm on my way back home to you. If it takes everything I have left through the darkest depths to the edge of my sanity, if it breaks every bone in my body, let the sky crash down, I'm coming home to you. All this pain, constant sorrow, dark shadows light familiar ways, but all the flowers turn into gray until there's nothing but a never-ending memory, a shattered, lost reality. I'll find a way if it takes everything I have left through the darkest depths to the edge of my sanity.
Skylight Media. Dude, that song is so dope, man.
Yeah.
When he's singing the song, is she supposed to be like, what's her role? Is she supposed to be like almost dying or something like that, like sitting there
Better
on the
kill
floor?
herself.
She's struggling with addiction and depression, and that's really what the song is about. It's like
Okay.
battling your inner demons kind of thing. Not to sound too cliche, but yeah, she's I'm not really there. Like that's kind of like the whole premise of it. Like I'm more like in her head.
I was going to say you're kind of right there behind the corner.
Right.
You're her insanity.
Right.
So the band is not from Minneapolis, Minnesota, like Facebook says, but you're close to. But that's the biggest city close because the band really lives in Wisconsin, right?
I mean, we live all over the place. Like I live in Wisconsin, and the rest of us are like kind of spread out all over. Right now we live in 4 different states. So the other guys are in Washington, Oregon, and Arizona.
Okay. Earlier I said Minnesota. He goes, well, I live in Wisconsin. I'm like, same thing, dude. It's like the same accent. Talk about your touring. I saw that you guys did a bunch of touring. I think from like 2017 up until with COVID, right? You guys just hit the road.
Yeah, we've been touring pretty heavily since 2014. I think we've done about 500 shows now with the band at this point. And yeah, it sucks, man. We had really kind of started to pick up a lot of steam with the tours and stuff. In 2018 and 2019, we had toured with a bunch of really cool bands, and then COVID kind of hit, and we canceled our 2020 tour. And now we're hoping that stuff gets back to normal soon, so we can get back out on the road.
Right. Yeah. So like everything was put on hold pretty much for a while, or did you guys? Well, I guess you have the new single coming out, so not everything.
Well, this album was actually supposed to come out last year. It was supposed to come out in May of last year, and then yeah, like I said, like we had a tour that was supposed to support this new album, and the tour got canceled, so we kind of postponed the album release. And then like I said, we went through some member changes and stuff too, so we just kind of went on hiatus for a little bit, and just so we could kind of get things figured out. Some of the previous guys just ended up moving home and stuff. Like we all lived out here for a while, and just with COVID and stuff, like everybody just kind of had to go home and take care of families and take care of stuff. And unfortunately some of those guys couldn't come back, but yeah, it's just COVID kind of just derailed everything. And I mean, it's for every band really, the whole industry is just completely like derailed. It's pretty wild.
How many members did you have to change? How many members did you have to change out of the band from pre-COVID, or I guess it's still COVID, but till now?
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 different guys in the band now, so it's like it's pretty extreme, but it's we've historically honestly gone through quite a few members too. Like it's hard to find a bunch of people that share the same vision and want to want to grind hard. It's a lot of people think they're about it until they got to be about it.
Right. Well, when you're touring together constantly, also it's kind of hard to be with people that often.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the cool parts. Like I feel like tour always brings people together really well, and it's a really cool experience. And a lot of the previous these previous 4 tours that we did before COVID, we had started getting on some bigger tours and stuff too. So playing more like House of Blues level venues and stuff every night. It was that's a really cool experience. I think like everybody learned a lot on those tours, and people really appreciated.
Your audio cut out for some reason. Technical difficulties.
I don't know what just
There
happened.
you go. That was weird.
My audio cut out, or my headphones disconnected somehow.
You came back so with 3 different guys in the band. That's like a whole new band.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ava, if you got 2 new members in your band would be completely no longer a band. It'd be a completely different band. She only has like 2 main people in the band. But so are you like the only what were you saying, Ava?
Oh, it'd be more like a band, I'd say.
Did what was I asking now? Oh yeah, so are you the only member in the band that stayed the same?
I am the only original member in the band that's left. Yeah.
Has the sound changed at all with getting different people on?
Not really. I've historically done most of the writing for the band anyway. Like, you know, probably 95% of it. So it really hasn't changed much. I mean, it may change a little bit in the future, but I mean, like, we're all you know, everybody kind of understands like this is the Sleep Signals brand, and you know, we're not trying to like drastically change our sound or anything like that. Like, I mean, we'll reinvent organically, you know,
Right,
like
right, yeah,
it's,
naturally.
yeah, but it's you know, we're not going out of our way to like try to sound way different, or you know, I don't know. We're just writing music that we like, you know.
I think everyone gets it. I think, yeah. No, but I'm like, if you're the original one, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of influence on the sound or the structure, right?
Yeah, like I said, historically, like I had written most of the
Yeah.
material. Like,
Oh,
I mean, even
okay.
this new album, I wrote probably, you know, about 95% of it. So, and then, you know, we work with a producer too,
Right.
who does a lot of writing with us in the studio too. So, yeah, I mean, we're probably the two biggest influences on the way that the album came out at this point.
That's awesome, man. Okay, the song Means that comes out on Friday, right? This Friday on All Top. When does the music video drop the same day?
Yeah.
What's this song about before we play it? Because I haven't seen it. I mean, I saw like the very 10 seconds of it or something.
Yeah, I mean, this song really hits home. It's about tour life basically, and it's the battle in your head that you're constantly fighting. You know, when you're out on the road, when you're out on tour, you know, just being away from your family and kids and all that kind of stuff, and just you know, just trying to decide, like, is it worth it to be, you know, poor and in a band and not making any money out here on the road, you know, like, you know, at the end of the day it is, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. But, you know,
I don't know why your audio cut out. Well, we're going to play the song right now anyways. Let's play the song. All right, so this song, everyone pay attention. This song is brand new. There you go. You come back, comes out on Friday. Let's check it out right now.
Forever. All bags are packed and we
Skylight. Dude,
Yeah, Shane
that song
Brocky
is
did both of those videos.
yeah, dude, that song is sick, man. It's kind of like
Thanks,
it's
man.
kind of like a punk, kind of had a punk rock feel to it.
Yeah. I mean, I came up playing in hardcore bands, so like, it's been really cool to try to incorporate that into, active rock kind of stuff. So
Dude, I loved that video. Ava, what do you think?
It's pretty awesome.
Dude, I felt it, like the energy's there, man. You wrote 95% of that song?
I did, yeah.
What's that just in your head, dude? You got the drums, the guitar, the bass. Everything.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like everybody puts their own little spin on some of the stuff too, in the studio. But yeah,
I did like your mustache. I'm not gonna lie. I like the mustache. I noticed it
in the video.
Yeah, yellow mustache going on.
I must have.
Now there goes your audio. All right, before your audio comes out, before your audio cuts out, can you do a mic check?
Now it's back.
All right,
I don't know
there
what
we
the
go.
hell's going on.
Let's talk about. We got just 5 minutes left or so. Do you have any upcoming tours or shows planned so far yet this year? Can you hear me? Unplug it.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Can you hear me? Now you got to turn that down. I love going live.
All right, are we better?
Yeah, we're better. I love going live, dude.
Well, shit, now I can't hear you. Here, I know what's going on.
Okay. So, Ava, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Peter's on. I'm wearing his Riot Scene shirt. So, it's a cool shirt. And while he's getting that fixed, we will go ahead and mention one more time. This episode is sponsored by shophoodiefanatics.com. We are getting sponsors now. So, if people want to be a sponsor, hit me up. Hit up Sam on either of our Facebook pages, theloudspot@gmail.com. Check us out. Let's see if we can get his audio fixed.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. My headphones have never done this before.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Can you hear me now? What? It's not a cell phone commercial. All right. Before it gets out again, let's talk about your upcoming. Do you have any upcoming tours or shows planned? That's what I asked.
We don't right now. We are looking at some different tours right now and just kind of trying to gauge how we think tours are going to come back. We're trying not to pull the trigger too early and then have to cancel something or postpone it.
Right.
But we do want to get back out on the road as soon as possible. And our new album will drop sometime probably around May. So the sooner we can get out and support that, the better.
And this is probably a really stupid question, but if people want to find your band, where can they go? Facebook, Instagram? Do you have a Twitter? All that good jazz.
Yeah, we got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's just /Sleep Signals for all those. We just started a TikTok today. We're trying to figure out what the hell to do with that and how that works.
I'm on
so go
there,
follow
man.
us on TikTok. Go find us on there.
What is it? Is Sleep Signals?
Yeah. You'll be like follower number, I don't know, probably in the first 15, I bet you. So you'll get one of those coveted spots.
After doing this show, you're going to get 1,000 followers on TikTok. Right, Ava?
Yep.
Ava, did you have any closing questions for him before we end this show?
Have you guys ever thought about doing like the live streams during this pandemic stuff?
We have, but again, we're kind of like all spread out. So it would be really expensive for us to do a live stream probably. We'd have to like rent out a place and then kind of fly everybody in. So we haven't done it yet, but I don't know if we don't get to be able to play shows here like in the next few months, we'll have to start doing that, I guess, because we got to play somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
I think shows are going to be opening up pretty soon. I hope so. If you guys ever come to Oklahoma City, I will go check out a show. I will go check out a concert. Seems like you guys have a lot of fun, man. I want to thank you for being on the show and being with us tonight. I know you're like, so how are we going to start this thing? And I said, don't worry, bro. I got it. I got it covered. Okay. I want to thank, and by the way, Robert, don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to end this, but I want you to stay right there. And before I even end it, I got to see if I can add. I can. Sweet. Okay. Everyone, please go check out www.theloudspot.net. We got merchandise. Go check out Sleep Signals. Go check out Weird Wolves, Ava's band. Go check out her page. She's a fashion model and does a bunch of other things. So happy to have her on the show. Happy to have you on the show. Loudspot.net, and we're done. Here we go. Don't leave. Like I said, stay right there.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pimp host has to pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Maryland sports fans, there's only one sports book in the great state of Maryland with over 50 years experience booking bets and supporting customers. Betfred Sportsbook at Longshots is now open and is the only sports book in Frederick offering cash betting on football, basketball, world soccer, and more. Visit the Betfred Sportsbook at I-270 and MD-85 in Frederick, right next to Longshots off-track betting. Go to betfredsports.com for more information and your chance to win exclusive merchandise. Must be 21 or older. Play responsibly. For help, call 1-800-GAMBLER.